What's up, YouTube? It's the Action Figure Grader coming back to you with another video. I thought I'd show you one other item that I have in my collection that I picked up maybe a month ago, maybe a little less, in the Facebook group called Deal or No Deal. Brian, thank you for sending this to me. I actually bought two different items from Brian in Deal or No Deal. This is the first of them. If I have time, I will do another video with the other item that is super hot. It's on my Instagram. It's a Death Star droid, and it's awesome. But I'll show you that in a different video. But here it is. This is a 77 back A AT-AT driver, and what a gorgeous item it is. It's really difficult to find, for whatever reason, the AT-AT driver on Return of the Jedi cards with a clear bubble, and this one definitely has it. Unpunched. It's just a beautiful example. And here it is in closer detail. Let me get the camera focused for you a little bit. But look how clear that bubble is. It's just so hard to find these. Almost all of them I ever see for sale have a yellowed bubble. Sometimes slightly yellowed, sometimes very yellowed, unless it's a Palatoy. But for the Kenner US cards, this is an absolutely gorgeous example. And here's the score on it. This was already graded when I bought it. 77 back A, the card got an 80, the blister got an 85, figure got an 85. Overall, 80 plus. Really nice example. It's unpunched. And one of the interesting things about this one is, for those of you who collect Return of the Jedi cards, sometimes you'll see this sticker on here. And people didn't know what that was when they saw it on my posts, social media posts. I'm so prolific in all the different social media platforms. I'm just like a mini mogul. I'm kidding. But this is what's called an SKU transition sticker. And so what that means is when Kenner went from the 65 backs over to the 77 backs, these cards, the 65 back cards, had a different SKU number for stocking or for logistics and so forth. And so what happened was, when they moved over to a different SKU number, Kenner took a lot of these card backs and I guess just put a new sticker over them. I don't know why. My guess is that this was an early 77 back. And I might have that wrong. It might be like early 77 backs had a different SKU. And then as they went on during the manufacturing process for just the 77s, they switched over to new SKU, and so that's what that sticker's for. I guess that has to be it, since this is a 77 back, but I don't know the exact logistical details, and I don't think anyone really cares, but that is what it's for, though. It's basically to cover up a different SKU number that was on the very early 77 backs with a new one, and so that's the only thing I can think of, is that there was a very limited amount of time between the early production 77 backs and the later production 77 backs where they had to cover up the number. So way more detail than you wanted. Nerd alert, nerd alert. But here's the back of the card. Absolutely gorgeous. In really great shape. But a typical 77 back. Nothing, noteworthy about it, other than it's just got a clear bubble and just perfectly straight card. Just really, really nice example. And Brian gave me a very fair deal on it. You can see a little bit of wobble there on the card, but nothing, or on the blister there. That is from the heat process, the stamping process, when Kenner was assembling these. Sometimes they apply too much heat, so what happens is you get that kind of a little slight wave there at the bottom there, and then there's a little kind of nick down there at the bottom, so that's what held this back from an 85. But really, really nice example. Now I have one other mint on card AT-AT driver that you've seen on my channel. This is another gorgeous one. I bought this one also in Deal or No Deal, coincidentally, ungraded. I had it graded by Collector Archive. It came back with an 85, and it's a really, really beautiful example. But Blacked Out Ewoks, a fellow YouTuber who I never shut up about, I know, but he is a wealth of knowledge, and I didn't even notice this, but the chest apparatus on the AT-AT driver is different. It's been airbrushed out versus the Kenner card. So you can see the hose and the typical chest apparatus on the AT-AT driver on the US card. But for whatever reason, on these Palatoy Tri-Logo cards, they airbrushed that out. So that's kind of an interesting difference between the two. This has the KB Toys sticker, 79 cents, if only. And so that is these are the two mint on card AT-AT drivers I had. And then the only other licensed graded AT-AT driver I have is this non-sonic welded example. I got this on eBay many years ago, 2 or 3 years ago at least. What I really like about it is that I did include the weapon. I've shown this on my channel, but this came back with an 85 grade. But the torso is non-sonic welded. And so I had Collector Archive use their cool casing style to put it all together. But it's a really nice example. You very, very rarely see non-sonic welded Hong Kong figures for sale. It just does not happen very often. And I've got this one, I've got a Stormtrooper. Those are the only two off the top of my head that I can think of that are Hong Kong countries of origin. Obviously, you see a lot of Lily Letty from when the factory was going out of business, so I've got a number of those. But in terms of Hong Kong COO, just don't see it very often. So I picked this one up ungraded on eBay. It was a risk, a roll of the dice, but because sometimes they're weak welded versus true non-sonic welded. But that one is a non-sonic welded. We got a nice little mini AT-AT driver collection going. I have 9 graded bootlegs between Mexico, Russia, and Turkey. And then I have 2 more at Collector Archive right now. So I'll have 11 graded AT-AT driver bootlegs. I need help, people. I'm a hoarder. I've got to stop. But anyway, I thought you guys would enjoy that. Thanks so much. Bye.